How's it going, guys? JP here, and this is going to be a quick little review for my channel, which I haven't actually posted a review on my personal channel in a while. All of my reviews have been going to the FrightTube, mainly because I haven't been watching much, haven't been really making a lot of videos other than some horror news stuff, and I figured, I've been watching a few things today, and why not, record a couple of reviews and, post one on my channel that I haven't, posted anything on for a while. So, the film that I'm going to be reviewing today is a film called The Happening from the year 2008 with the tagline of "We've sensed it, we've seen the signs, now it's happening," which I actually didn't even get that tagline until 2 seconds ago. The director and the writer of this film is M. Night Shyamalan. I think I'm saying that right, hopefully. Um, but he actually directed, Signs and The Sixth Sense. So the tagline, we've sensed it, we've seen the signs, and now it's happening. I didn't get that till a second ago. Kind of clever, clever. Um, but anyway, let's hop into the review real quick. Little backstory first, actually. I've remember when this movie was coming out and stuff, and I never really was a huge fan of M. Night, and I've only seen like a handful of his movies anyways. So I really wasn't that interested in it, and I gotta be honest, actually I was a little bit interested because I remember seeing the trailer and I thought it looked kind of cool. But then hearing the reviews, people just slamming it, and I've never heard really anybody talk too great about this movie. So I just was like, I'm not even gonna waste my time. So I never even, thought of giving it a chance, and you know, I didn't even buy this. I actually got this as like my grandpa handed it down to me after he was done watching it. And he didn't like it too much either, so I wasn't really too sure about it. Decided to, finally give it a chance, and I gotta say that I actually liked this movie. I thought it was pretty fun. Um, the story is, kind of simple. One day, um, in the northeastern side of the world, side of the United States, people kind of just stop functioning correctly. They start mumbling stuff, not very, definitely not acting normal, and they just kind of stop moving, and they all kind of just stand around, and then they start killing themselves. So everybody's pretty much killing themselves, like mass suicide, and it's happening in towns all over the northeast United States. Um, and yeah, so these people are, it's a disaster movie. And you have Mark Wahlberg as kind of your lead character, and it's just this kind of a story about people trying to survive this disaster, figure out what's happening. At first they assume it's a terrorist attack, um, and yeah, that's pretty much the story. So you have these people trying to escape the disaster. Um, Now, this movie does have a lot of flaws, and sometimes it's almost like kind of embarrassing. Some of the scenes, the performances do not seem legit when it comes to how people would act in certain situations. Other times it's alright, some scenes really shine, and others are just kind of a bit painful to watch. But it almost feels like a big budget B movie in a way. Which is just it's weird. It has a weird feel to it. There's a lot of like humor that it just didn't seem like it fit. It almost felt like this film was trying to be two different things. Like on one hand, it was trying to be this super serious, big budget disaster movie, and on the other hand, it was like, this dark comedy B movie, and it was like kind of pulling you in two different directions, but I actually kind of liked it. Um, I liked the idea of everybody just all of a sudden killing themselves, and the explanation that they finally give. Whatever, I'll buy it. It's not nothing uh, too crazy. I'm down for believing that or whatever. Um, there's some cool deaths and stuff. There's a really cool scene that I actually liked when they're kind of driving into this town, and they just see a bunch of people like hanging from trees and stuff with ladders everywhere where they climbed up and stuff. And I actually found that scene to be pretty effective. You know, it was kind of creepy. And there's another scene where they're in like this house with this old lady, and it's like really funny for some reason. I don't know. And I don't know if it was supposed to be or what. Um, yeah, I don't really see what everybody, hates this movie so much for. I can see that it's, the performances alone are just ridiculous. I don't, I never really while watching it, I didn't really understand, um, if it was just bad acting. It didn't seem like bad acting. It was probably bad direction. It just was kind of a weird, it was like weird performances by everybody. I don't know. Um, but yeah, this actually isn't too bad. It's kind of a fun, disaster movie. I think the deaths are cool. It's definitely cool seeing these people just killing themselves like that. I like the idea. It has a really strong, uh, setup to it. It's just I think the main problem comes from it just being all over the place in terms of what it's trying to be. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I actually enjoyed it. I found it kind of fun. I gotta admit, I was surprised, and I don't know if it's because I was expecting it to be so bad, but I did like it. It was pretty fun. So I'd give this film a low 3 out of 5. Um, it's definitely not a super serious movie. If you try to take this movie serious, you're just gonna end up thinking it's silly. So yeah, that's my review on The Happening. I'll see you guys, when I see you. I'll try to, keep up, do some more videos on this channel. I've been kind of neglecting it a bit. So, see you guys then.